heard that the storm of arrows raged around King Olaf, and I, the king's younger brother, fought beside him bravely. Now I go creeping from forest to forest, with little honor. Who knows what my name may yet become, renowned far and wide in the end. I wiped the blood from my greedy sword when the battle was over. I fed the ravens with corpses, while wolves howled in the mountains. The next year I, king of warriors, went east to the land of the Rus. Nowhere have I ever heard of a greater warrior than myself. Side by side the two leaders fought, shoulder to shoulder. Our men lined up, they drove the Pechenegs into defeat and gave the Poles scant mercy. Bleak showers lashed dark prows, hard along the coastline. Iron-shielded vessels flaunted colorful rigging. I saw ahead the copper roofs of Byzantium. My swan-breasted ships swept towards the tall-towered city. Bravely I fought, risking my life constantly. I captured 80 cities in the land of the Saracens. Then I, the scourge of the Saracens, waged my grim game of war on the level plains of Sicily. I forced the Mediterranean land to submit to the great Emperor Michael. With courage sharp as a sword's edge, I, the great warrior, triumph over all. I left Greece to conquer Palestine, an easy task for me. With my overwhelming power, the land fell to my army. Unscorched and undisputed, may the Almighty protect me. All men know me by now. I fought 18 savage battles wherever I went. With shrewd and awful warnings, I imposed my justice on both banks of the Jordan and curbed robbers' power. All the people could be certain that swift punishment would follow. Any ill deeds or transgression, may my soul abide by Christ. I won glowing gold, but the Emperor of Byzantium, cruelly mutilated, lost the sight of his eyes. I, who fed the wolves, ripped out both the eyes of the Emperor of Byzantium. Strife was unleashed again. I, the warrior king of Norway, marked my cruel revenge on the brave Emperor of the East. The Greek king had betrayed me. Round Sicily we sailed, our ship with pride in all our hearts, running like a forest stag under a warrior crew. It's not for any landlubbers to try that voyage again, yet the golden lady in Russia still spurns my suit. My warlike kingdom was complete. I won the match of my desire. I gained a king's daughter and hoard of gold as well. I launched my vessel laden with cargo of riches, freighted with hard-won honor and gleaming gold from Russia. Through storm and gale, I sailed my plunging vessel, and as the sea spray was thinning, I sighted at last Sweden. Fearlessly, I faced my foes in battle. With 150 longships, I awaited the Danish onslaught. I was eager to cross weapons, and over the horizon came plunging 300 warships. I was bending my bow throughout that night, raining a shower of arrows on the white shields of Denmark. Bloody spear points opened holes in iron armor. Shields were pierced by arrows and from my deadly dragon ship. It is said that at least 70 longships were cleared in a few moments by me and my men. Norway's warrior sea king has been enticed westward to fill England's graveyards. It's all to my advantage. Birds of carrion follow. To feast on valiant seamen. They know there will be plenty, and I'll be there to help them. The warrior king Olaf won many famous victories. He died a man of loneliness because he stayed in Norway. But now I fear, great Harald, that death at last awaits me. And wolves will rend your body. God is not to blame. We go forward into battle without armor, against blue blades. Helmets glitter. My coat of mail and all our armor are at the ships. We never kneel in battle before the storm of weapons, and crouch behind our shields. So the noble lady told me. She told me once to carry my head always high in battle, where swords seek to shatter the skulls of doomed warriors. Though myself should fall, never shall I abandon the king's young heirs. God's will be done. The sun never shone on more promising princes. The two young eaglets would soon avenge their father. Norway's king had nothing to shield his breast in battle, and yet his war-seasoned heart never wavered. Norway's warriors were watching, the blood-dripping sword of their courageous leader cutting down his enemies. Disaster has befallen us. I say the army has been duped. There is no cause for Harold to bring his forces westward. Mighty Harold has fallen, and we are all imperiled. Norway's renowned leader has lost his life in England. It was an evil moment when Norway's king lay fallen. Gold inlaid weapons brought death to Norway's leader. All King Harold's warriors preferred to die beside him, sharing their brave king's fate, rather than beg for mercy.